My family fought over the will, but I got something none of them wanted. When my uncle passed away, everyone cried fake tears at the funeral the moment the lawyer mentioned a will. The mood changed. My cousins started whispering, my aunt crossed her arms, and my mom just stared straight ahead. Uncle Mark never had kids, so everyone thought they'd get something big. He owned a house, 2 cars, and had a fat savings account. When the lawyer started reading, he said my cousin Jake gets the house. My aunt gets the money in the bank. My mom gets the jewelry. Then he said my name. Everyone looked at me like I didn't belong there, he said. And to my nephew, I leave the storage key in my basement. That's Edith's storage key. The room went silent. My aunt smirked. Jake laughed. Mom squeezed my shoulder and whispered, maybe he hid something valuable there. Later that day, I went to his old house. The key fit into a small metal door behind some paint cans. Inside was a single box, old and dusty. I opened it. No gold, no cash, just letters, photos, and a small notebook. At first I felt stupid. My cousins got thousands, and I got paper, but when I started reading the notebook, I froze. It was a diary he wrote about his life growing up poor, how he worked 3 jobs to support my mom when she was in college, and then he wrote about May. He said, if you're reading this, I know you're the only one who'll understand. He talked about regrets, about family greed, about how money makes people forget love. Then he wrote a code at the end of the page. I didn't understand it until I noticed each first letter matched numbers. I tried the code on his old locker at the local bank. The clerk opened it. Inside was a letter addressed to me and a bank document. Turns out he'd moved all his money there under my name months before he passed, almost $50,000. And a note that said, don't tell them, earned it by caring when no one else did. When I walked out, I didn't feel rich. I felt heavy because he was right. My family only cared about what they could take, but he cared about who I was. So when they kept fighting over the house, I stayed silent because I'd already inherited the one thing they never would: his trust.